Howdy do, folks, and welcome back to Whithe. When last we left our daring protagonists, they had returned to the town of Yerhinyatska, and we're getting some errands done. Carmine picked up her fancy new duds. Chef was getting food. Jinx checked in with the whores because Jinx has priorities, and Aki and Leffman were just kind of awkwardly standing out in the road.
Oh. So did you have any groceries or anything you needed to run, Leftman?
Leftman's gonna look at his paw.
Supplies?
Nope. Not that I can think of right now. Nope.
Did
Leffman,
you
can you roll
want to
me a
go?
perception check?
Oh, wrong section of the character sheet. Uh-oh.
Close your eyes. You take a deep breath. You look around to the north, to the east, to the north again. Was that tower always there? Something about it
I'm
is something about it's real special.
gonna on the die. I'm gonna tap and point at the tower. Is that has that always been there?
Aki will look in the general direction he's pointing.
Can you roll me a perception check?
Oh, 1 second. Someone could roll for me real quick, because my...
Oh, I apologize. I will handle that.
Sorry.
It is okay. Out of 17, you don't see a tower. You don't see nothing. He is pointing at the woods off to the north.
Aki will look over, squint, like kind of shift around to see if he could kind of see like maybe like a tree or something that looks like a tower, and then slowly look back at Leftman and just say, describe exactly what you're looking at, buddy.
What's the tower look like?
It's towery. It's about 100 feet tall, made out of stone.
I'm
Looks like it
gonna
has a couple of windows, but only really high up.
gonna keep looking at the tower, keeping it in my view, and I'm just gonna go ahead and describe it, saying, it's about yay high, stone, and little mountainy, not mountainy, uh, glassy.
Glassy. Aki will look back. Just look back at Leftman after a minute. Look back out towards where he's pointing. He'll squat down to the same level that he's at and say, "Nah, I got nothing, bud. I don't see what you're seeing. Are you seeing a weird looking tree?" Maybe you saw like a weird stone bird that flew by.
Tell you what, it ain't no bird.
Um, did did you want to visit this tower?
How do I feel about this tower?
Um,
Is it like eerie?
something you have a feeling down in your gut that you haven't had for a long time. Uh, that kind of reminds you of the first time that you left the tunnels. You know that something is there that you cannot rest until you find it. It doesn't have to happen right now, but this tower is on the list.
Um, I'm gonna respond to Aki. You know, I don't know if that's for us to look at right now, but sure does seem like something we should go poke a stick at.
Your version of poking a stick is what kind of worries me.
Why? My version's perfectly fine. I go up to it, I poke it with the stick.
And then usually stuff explodes too shortly after as well.
That's just a symptom.
Mm. Um, well, I mean, we can wait until the rest of the group gets by and we can take a road trip to the tower after everyone's done shopping. We don't really have any other plans right now other than I believe we were planning on visiting another town. So, I mean, if it's along the way, I don't see why we can't make a pit stop to this tower of yours.
Sure, let's take a look at it once everybody else comes out.
All right. In the meantime, did you want to take a look at some alchemical supplies or anything?
Nah, I think I'm
Oh.
okay for now.
Then let's head towards the Pathfinders Guild and just wait there till everyone meets back there, I guess.
It's good to me.
Get some food and drink. And we'll head towards the Pathfinders Guild then.
Yeah, the Pathfinder Society in Virhanyatska is in the swanky part of town. It's over here on the eastern edge. I don't have a map for it.
No worries. Well, imagine that we come into the guild, wave to the whoever the owner or proprietor is, and just find a free table that will sit us all.
Howdy, howdy. What group are y'all with?
Did we ever come up with a name for us?
Wasn't it like Chef and the Rest or something with
Yeah, it
something
was
bizarre?
literally
Oh
Chef and the
yes,
Rest.
Chef and the Rest. Yes, we're part of the group Chef and the Rest.
Okay. All right. Yeah. We got word you guys signed up. Um, welcome to it.
We're just here to meet up with our friends and wanted to get some food and drink in us.
Bar's open. What are you gonna have?
I'll nudge towards Lefman.
You guys got fondue back there?
Drink, my man, drink before food.
It is a drink.
You got me there.
If you put it in a cup and I can drink it, it is a drink.
He pokes his head in the back. Hey, nerd! What the hell is fondue?
Drinkable cheese.
I think it's a melted cheese that you dip stuff into. Do we have any? Nah, do I need to bring another reel of cheese out? He pokes his head back out. We don't have fondue. Are you okay with solid cheese?
Yeah. Sure thing.
Yeah, bring one up. And a few minutes later, or about a minute later, you are presented with an entire wheel of cheese. It's about 10 pounds.
Perfect. I'm
Aki
gonna
is
start
just
slicing into
gonna
this.
is gonna be just astounded by the fact that we just ordered a whole wheel of cheese.
I'm gonna ask for a glass.
You are given a mug.
And now I'm gonna ask. Do you have vodka? Or something of the like.
We've got grain alcohol.
Perfect, that's fine. Any alcohol that I can go ahead and like.
Hey, you can't burn the mug.
I ain't burning the mug. Just give me the alcohol. You'll see what I'm doing.
All right.
Leftman's gonna start carving at the middle of this with his claws.
Okay.
And he's eating the excess. And he's not
Yeah.
letting it go to waste. And he's tossing the alcohol in here and just throwing a little bit of gunpowder in there to spark it.
Okay.
He's making his own fondue.
The wheel of cheese is now on fire. Uh, all right, so you now have an audience.
Aki is literally just watching this happen too, so
Oh, Jinx is all in. She is just staring with a giant grin on her face.
Oh, are we all here?
they probably showed up while you were trying to make this happen.
Chef hasn't mentioned anything, and Carmine hasn't spoken up.
Ooh.
Leftman, you are standing on the stone bar top as you make this. Jinx is standing on the bar top along with you. She has like a essentially a baguette in each hand, and she is waiting, and you have told her that you dip food into the fondue. And she is waiting for the go ahead. And so you two are looking at the cheese on fire. Aki is trying to make sure that neither of you either burns yourself, burns down the building, or falls off the bar top. And everyone facing the door, you hear the door open, and everyone facing the door turns up and just stops. Mouths agape. And they turn around, and you watch as Carmine walks in with a crowd of people behind her, wearing an absolutely ravishing red dress. Some of the folks try to come in and are stopped by the staff members of the Pathfinder Society. Oh, wait, this is private property. Society members only. No, you can't come in here. Carmine?
Carmine, over here. We got cheese.
After the door shuts, she's gonna tell the guy by the door, like, "Thank you so much. Jesus, it was the most interesting 5 minutes of my life. That could have been 30 seconds." And she's gonna look over and walk over to where Jinx is telling them to look at the cheese, or she's just gonna stare at the cheese,
The cheese is
stare
on
at
fire
Leffman,
and melting.
stare at the cheese.
Jinx is
Interesting.
gonna poke at it with some of her bread.
One of the on fire parts or one of the not on fire parts?
Yes.
The part that you poke at the on fire part of the cheese is now on fire. So you flip it around a couple of times to put it out.
Now that it's sat for a while and gone ahead and lit itself ablaze, melted a good chunk of the cheese, I want to carve out a little like channel.
Okay.
I'm doing my best to carefully try to lift this cheese and pour in the melted cheese in the cup.
Okay.
I don't know how big this cheese wheel is, so that might not.
It's about 10 pounds worth of cheese. You've melted about 3 pounds of it.
Oh.
You're not going to be able to fit it all into the cup. But you do get a decent amount. And it is staying mostly liquid. You hand that to Jinx and say you could dip your bread in here. Unless you're planning to just down the whole thing.
Give a little to her.
All right. Like a cup worth, yeah.
Yeah. And then the rest is for me.
Mm-hmm.
And Jinx is just happily digging in, making a complete mess of things.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, Leffman is chugging molten cheese out of a cheese wheel.
It's all mine.
Chef, there's a crowd out front of the Pathfinder Society.
What's it looking like?
So the door's got a window on it, and people are trying to get as close to the window as possible. But they also know that the Pathfinder Society, how do I want to put this? Is full of psychotic murder hobos who will do anything for money. So they don't actually want to break in.
Chef will approach the door.
Shifting people out of the way as you go. As you approach, you start to realize that they are looking at a young woman wearing a truly breathtaking red dress. You open the door, and you are I hesitate to use the word accosted, but you are paused by an official-looking individual. Looks up at you. Are you a member of the Pathfinder Society?
Maybe.
Are you with a group that's a member of the Pathfinder Society?
Maybe.
Aki's gonna wave at Chef.
That's not good enough. I need a yes or a no, or I
He's
will
with us,
violently
sir.
remove you from the premises.
Aki's waving like crazy.
He's not looking at you, Aki.
He looks at Aki. Maybe.
Chef, roll me a fortitude save. He punches you in the face, you go flying back 10 feet and land flat on your ass. You also take 32 points of bludgeoning damage. He looks at you, claps his hands together twice, shuts the door. Bouncer turns around. Oh, hi, sir. How can I help you? Aki?
Aki is just gonna be like, why'd you punch my friend in the face?
He's with you?
Yes.
Why didn't he say so?
He's...
Um,
I'm sorry, sir. He's, not socially adept.
There's not socially adept, and then there's I know that guy.
well, while them two are arguing, Carmine's
Like,
just gonna.
if he's with you, I'll go out and get him and bring him in, and we'll patch him up. Like, no problems. But, like...
Yes, he's with us. He's the chef of the Chef and Friends.
Oh, why didn't he say so? And he opens the door. Hey, are you chef?
Mhm.
Because if you're with them, you can come in. Because you're a member, and you could have just said that.
Bitch, I don't know you.
I don't know you either. That's why I asked you who you are. My job is to keep people who aren't supposed to be here, and he points at the crowd all around you who are still trying to look at who you have now put together as Carmine. That's why my job is to keep them out and let you in.
Chef will stand up, wipe the blood from his nose and mouth, reach out a hand for a shake.
He holds a hand out for you and pulls you up and...
Chef. Start walking back in. As I walk back in, just like a little sack tap. Not hard, not trying to do damage. No, like a flicking him in his nuts.
You'll have to bend down. He's shorter than you are.
Then I'll do it on the way up.
He pauses after he's pulled you up. I'm going to let you reconsider that life choice after we let you in and patch you up. Come on. Shuts the door behind the two of you. Alec! Yes, Niv? I need the good healing potions. Oh god, what did somebody do this time? You walk up to the other bar. There are several. Where a gentleman apparently named Alec sets out several high quality healing potions for you. How hard did he hit you?
Fair bit. It was right good.
What's your favorite drink?
Can I get a mug of your most mediocre whiskey?
Yes.
I'll take it.
He pulls out a very large mug, pours you what would normally be about 4 fingers of whiskey, and then he dumps two entire healing potions into it. Drink that.
Can do.
I'll take a mead if you're offering drinks.
Did you get punched in the face to get in here?
Luckily, no.
Then you're paying.
Of course. Oh, of course, I was gonna pay.
Chef will look over at Leffman.
Leffman is doing something that appears to involve improvising a fondue.
Did he pay for that?
He paid for the cheese and the alcohol.
All right. Just making
Or
sure.
rather, he's going to pay for the cheese and the alcohol.
He has been known to have issues with the
With
check.
paying?
What's the damage for the cheese and the booze?
The cheese, all up, it's going to be a gold.
I'll give him a gold.
All right. You are healed for. Give me a moment. 3, 4, 3. Four, that's 8, 9, that's 9, that's 17, 3, that's 20, 24 plus 8 is going. Yeah, you are healed for 32 hit points. On the dot.
Nice.
Boy, am I glad I can sometimes do math.
All right. I will walk over to the group.
Mm-hmm.
Jinx. And
Jinx is sitting down on top of the table. She's covered in cheese. And she's got breadcrumbs all over the place. She's got 2 fists full of bread. And she's just happy as can be.
I'll look at Leffman. Furman, how you doing?
Furman is preoccupied, sorry.
He will look at Carmine. Damn. We gonna get some food?
Yeah, food sounds pretty good.
Jinx holds out a little bit of her bread that's been gnawed on. They're like offering.
And congratulations on the passel of perverts out there trying to stare you down there, damn.
Yeah, something's telling me that may help or hurt us in the end.
Nah, it'll be alright. I'll set them bitches on fire if it comes to it. And Furman makes the bombs, so you're good.
Wait, did I hear something about somebody making bombs over here?
What's it to ya?
Maybe.
Not this shit again. All right. Fur guy, rat man.
Ah,
I got a question for you.
yeah, what you got?
Can you see a tower off north of town that seems like no one else can see?
And if I said yes,
I'd pay you money to go and find it and tell us what the hell is in there. It seems like only people who do a shitload of alchemy can like actually see that place.
how many
And
other
the
people
only
have you
one
paid
we've
to go
got in
there?
town is Lucian, and we're not sending an old man out to go take a look at it.
How much money are we talking?
He steeples his fingers together. What's it worth? How much is your time worth?
More than you can afford.
That is not true. We're the Pathfinder Society.
I don't know. My time is my life, and my life.
$50.
Put a number out there.
Maybe add an extra 0.
You're welcome to try.
When it comes to time, Lefman, wouldn't you want to refer to our leader as he nudges over to Carmine?
She might lead the group, but I'm not willing to die for her.
That's fair.
Besides, I'm the only one who can apparently see this damn thing.
That is true.
But
I did
that does
witness
beg the
this.
question. Carmi, where's she at?
Yes.
Go outside. Do you see a tower?
Carmine, roll me a perception check.
I will not go outside, but I will look through the window. Yes.
You don't see a tower.
Sir, there is not a tower out there, and I'm not walking outside to find out.
Nope. Sounds like it's me. You don't get to talk about money.
All right, their initial offer is 50. What's your counter offer?
50 gold pieces. Is that what you're saying?
50 gold for the 5, split among the 5 of you to go and check it out. Figure out what's inside, come back and report.
My coworker's time is just as valuable as mine is here, given my astute skills of observation that I have for this tower. How about we make it a fair 50 each?
200 total, and you can keep what you find. Or at least what you can carry of it.
200 total. I get to keep what I find in another one of these cheese wheels. And then you got a deal.
Done.
All right. I'm going to spit on my hand, rub it in my hair, and then reach my hand out for a good handshake.
Just imagining you spitting in your hand, rubbing your hands together, and then flicking them back like you're a 50s greaser.
Exactly.
Why do I also imagine Lefton
He
with
pulls out a glove, puts a glove on, and shakes your hand.
Oh, and I'll take one of those gloves too.
Pulls the
It
glove
seems like
off,
some
or
people don't like to
tosses
touch
you.
me. Thank you.
It's mostly the spit, honestly. Let me go grab you your cheese wheel.
Hey, there's more spit where that comes from. I got
Yeah,
plenty
I
to
know,
go
that's
around.
what I'm scared of.
Come here, open up.
Nope. Cheese wheel.
Might we oughtn't pick up the cheese wheel upon payment after the job is done? That way we can stow it with the rest of the dry goods that we have purchased for our trip out.
I was going to mention that we don't need to take the cheese wheel right now. I still have some of this cheese wheel here.
Too late has already come back with another cheese wheel.
You gonna look at Chef and say, shrug.
Oh no, you get to carry that yourself. You wanted it yourself.
Might I have a few moments before we make for... He's going to hold his fingers up and make air quotes. Tower.
Are you asking the
group.
omniscient narrator, or are you asking?
I'm asking the group.
The group. Yeah, we should definitely mentally and physically prepare. Let's eat something.
I'm gonna speak to the group as we're all just, I imagine ourselves almost like football style huddled around each other. Look, I don't know about you guys. I have no idea if this tower exists. I see it. I don't know if it's there, if it's actually there. But we are getting paid 200 to just go and see if it exists.
And coming from you, that's very reassuring.
And what's inside?
I'm telling you. We
the
go
frog's
poke it with a
advice?
stick. We go in, we go out, at least a 2-day adventure.
Can I seek the frog's advice?
Yeah.
Sebastian, what the hell is he talking about?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I know that there are some persons who will freak out over like non-practitioners not knowing where they are, and will avoid their places of residence or study. But haven't heard about alchemists doing it before. Seems like it would be really hard to do with alchemy.
So chances of dying 50%.
It probably is not the only form of defense available, but like, I believe in you. But maybe send the one with the sword first. He stage whispers to you.
All right. Sebastian says to check it out, guys.
I mean, there's nothing stopping us now.
Chef is going to run the cheese wheel back to our stowage.
Mm-hmm.
Before we do, can I still chug my mead and order a nice red for Our Lady in Red?
Yes. How nice. Oh, how nice a wine.
How much is like a super nice?
20.
How much is slightly less than that?
Is this somebody that you're trying to impress, or is this somebody that you are trying to set at ease?
Just try to do a nice gesture to our leader.
2-5 for the wine and another 3 for your mead, but I can round all of that up to a solid 3 if you get another mead.
A 3, you said?
3 gold.
Okay. I can do that.
And you get yourself a second mead, and you have a decent red that you hand over to you walk up and pass to Carmine.
I believe it was red that you said was your favorite, correct?
Yes, actually. Thank you.
You're welcome. Just figured might as well, since you've been very helpful to our group.
Carmine's gonna kind of smile at that statement, totally not thinking about the fact that she almost ate a granny the other night. And she's gonna reach over, snag some of Jinx's bread, break it in half, and have some cheese bread and wine. And
Mhm.
she'll leave the wine out and offer it to others. She won't offer it verbally, but the gesture's there.
It's only the one glass. You're not getting a whole bottle.
Oh yeah, she won't drink like the whole glass.
Who are you starting the offering the wine to?
Um, since she took some of Jinx's bread, she'll offer it to Jinx first.
Jinx will drop her bread into her lap, kind of brush her hands on the front of her shirt, reach over, take a sip of it, and not my thing, and hand it off to the next person.
Is it Lefman's turn then?
Jinx, who's the next person?
I'm assuming I'm sitting next to Lefman, since we were partaking of the fondue. Hey, Ratman, here you go.
Wait, what is she handing to me?
Wine.
Yeah, red
Oh,
wine.
oh, okay. Still got my cup in front of me. I'm pouring it in,
Ooh.
Okay.
and then I am handing it off to whoever's next.
I think that next would be Chef as
I
he
think
comes
that would
back
be
in
Chef.
from dropping off the cheese.
Is there anything left in the glass?
A little.
Chef's gonna hold up a 1 for one more.
Another wine?
Yeah.
Or another of what you ordered?
A 2 then. One of what I ordered and another wine.
All right, but you're paying for the whiskey that time.
That's why I said a tankard of your most mediocre whiskey.
That's fair. That's fair. But whiskey's gonna be 5 silver. Another glass of wine is gonna be 2-5, so 3 even.
Alright, give him the 3 gold and hand the full glass of wine back to Carmine.
Carmine's gonna knock it back and finish it.
All right. Jeff, you are given a much more standard-sized mug, and you are given a much more reasonable amount of whiskey this time. By which I mean you got about 2 fingers instead of 4.
You missed the point when I say I ordered a mug of whiskey.
Yeah, the mug is full of whiskey.
Then it's a tiny mug of 2 fingers. But fair.
He poured
fair
it
enough.
again for you. Mug actually holds about 3, but I don't know. I don't actually drink whiskey.
Okay, for your personal knowledge. 3 fingers.
Yeah.
Hold up your index, your middle, and your ring finger.
Okay.
That is 3 fingers of whiskey.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Why not 4 fingers?
That's a lot of whiskey.
You just go for the whole hand at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
I want
Why didn't I think of that?
whiskey.
Just a fist of
The whole
whiskey.
fist of whiskey.
I asked for a mug of whiskey.
You can fit your hand in a mug.
It's fair. It's fair. He's giving you a standard-sized mug of whiskey.
That'll
The
do.
first time around, he was cutting it with a bunch of healing potions, so he needed a bigger cup.
That'll do.
All right, so are we going off to visit the quasi-visible tower or tonight, or do we want to go in the morning?
What time is it by the time that we've been doing all this?
You got into town about 3 in the afternoon. Now it's 6-ish.
So it's getting nighttime.
It's starting to get. It is evening, and not afternoon.
Then I say we camp out, or not camp out, but stay in town and then head out early in the morning.
So yeah, I want to head back to the inn and get a spot of dinner and leave in the AM.
Sounds good to me.
Above table, how much do I owe for the inn rooms? Smokey?
I am looking it up.
Well, I thought it was 3 silver last time and came with feed.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds good enough. For 5 of you, it'll be 3 rooms, so 9 silver.
All right, I'll give him a gold. Keep the change.
Fair enough.
All right, now here's how we're gonna make this work. I will lead. Miss Carmine, you follow me. Aki, you follow her. Somebody tries to do something stupid, you say the word.
Got it.
Define stupid.
If they try and put hands on her.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Jinx takes out her knives.
Aki is also going to pull out his dagger.
I'm
Just
more than
keep
willing
it
to
at
make the
the
place go boom.
It's not this here place I'm worried about. It's those fucking maroons outside this place I'm worried about.
We got it.
Never mind. Maybe Aki's better suited for that then.
All right, we ready?
As long
Ready.
as Miss Carmine is ready as well.
Yeah, I think so.
Grab onto the back of my jacket with one of your hands.
Okay.
Are there still people outside?
A couple.
Gonna push
So,
through
as
them.
dinner time happened, some of them started dipping out.
Gonna push through them like bodyguard trying to get the movie star to the car.
Okay.
Not even being gentle about it, just getting motherfuckers out the way. And head for the inn.
And I'll be literally right near Carmine's side, just slightly off of her,
Okay.
leading the smaller
Uh,
ones nearby.
And I'm
who
right behind her, so I'm
who is
watching
the
out.
best at intimidation?
Not me.
That would probably be me.
Let me
Mhm.
see. I also am pretty good too.
Wait, where is this?
It'll be under skills.
6 down, 7 down. 7th one under skills.
Oh, I see it. Cool.
I have
Evan,
a 7.
I got a 2. I ain't nowhere near intimidating.
I have an 8.
Rat twink. That's what I
That
am
puts
now.
me out.
I have
Not
an 8, but
necessarily.
I also have the spell Fear.
You
Okay,
probably
I
won't
can
need the
definitely
spell.
get that.
So if it comes down to it, I can just rage, and I'm sure people will run away from that.
What if I blow up someone's limbs? Is that gonna be intimidating?
It'll be entertainment for the evening.
That sounds like a
we
great way
still
to
want-
wind up in the pillock.
We still
Let's
want to be able to
not
get
kill
jobs,
people.
though.
Mm-hmm.
So I was going to say that you guys can roll to aid the person with the highest modifier, and then they roll once for all.
How about
Or you can roll separately if that is how you would rather do it.
I don't mind aiding Chef then.
Wouldn't be
Well,
chef.
what's Chef's modifier?
Wouldn't be
You have-
chef.
You have less intimidation than I do?
You're a charisma-based caster.
And
know.
Jinx. I am less than
That
both of you all in intimidation.
Yeah,
All right.
he knows how to do it, but like, you're a charisma-based caster. You're going to be good at this.
That's fair.
You can
So
put me up on Chef's shoulders, and I can intimidate from up high.
because
Have
of
us
how
give
this
her a
works,
stick.
I am going to call for an intimidation check from Chef and Jinx. You guys have to beat a 15 in order. Okay. So we have a standard fail, which isn't going to affect the roll, and we have a standard success. Aki, you are rolling at +2.
Okay.
$30 on the roll with a nat 20 on the die.
It's a ghost town in this
3 of you
motherfucker.
walk out, look around. The entire crowd pauses for a moment as they look at you, and then immediately scatter.
Aki's just giving a very he has a smile, but there's it's that type of smile that
Aki's giving serial killer.
it's more scary. No, not serial killer, but that teacher that is always smiling, and as soon as she closes her mouth with no teeth, but she's still smiling, and it's even scarier, that's the type of smile.
You're giving
Who
Hannibal
did you
Lecter
go to
vibes.
school with?
I know.
I had very, very nice teachers. I had one particular teacher that uh, you couldn't piss her off at all until this one kid like seriously pissed her off, and I think it was the only time that I've ever seen her not smile. And as soon as she went serious was like the scariest thing I've ever seen. But anyways, but yeah, he's giving a intimidating smile.
And Carmine, you just walk behind the three of them all the way down to the bed and breakfast.
Yep.
And you watch as people see you and pause and look at you. But thankfully, none of them approach. None of them dare to.
So we have a total of 3 rooms.
Mhm.
How do we want to do room arrangements?
I figured the ladies would take a room.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Fairman, I figured we would just get 2. But he said 3. We'll give you 1 and me and Fairman.
Okay.
Because we've done that before here.
Okay. I don't mind a solo room.
Alright. So head back to the inn, get dinner.
Where are we? There we are.
And sleep for the night. Damn it. There. And sleep for the night.
Yep, yep. I am going to
Dinner is
go ahead.
most of you say that it's okay, but Chef spends the entire time critiquing the cook. As quietly or as loudly as you choose to make it. You would critique the cook at least in your head.
Maybe in the head. Never out loud.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, everybody settles in for a quiet night.
I would like, while setting up for nighttime, kind of gather together the herbs and stuff that I have
Mm-hmm.
and make like a little pouch.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it to Lefman in the morning.
All right.
So I make like a little potpourri type pouch. I'm gonna add some of the cheese rind, because probably like would have shaved some of the cheese rind. So that way it's customized just for him.
Mm-hmm.
and do more like dried mushrooms and other stuff that rats enjoy rather than like flowers and herbs.
Mhm.
And I'll set it aside for the morning time.
Mushrooms are a good choice. They consume corruption and take it
Mhm.
into themselves and absorb it and produce something valuable and meaningful in the environment. So that's a good choice.
Yep. The cheese rind is just for Lefman, but I also think maybe just some, instead of like flowers, maybe more like I don't know, like dandelion weed.
You put it together. You put it together. It should work. Dawn breaks. Everybody wakes up. And it is now a new day full of opportunity.
Who is up first?
You tell me.
Chef. Could I fit in the kitchen here? I can't
Yeah.
remember. And I will be down working on breakfast for everybody, like the last time.
Tiny? Okay. Can you roll me a craft check, please? For cooking.
And this is why you don't talk shit. You don't want lower cooking?
Alright, so that's going to be a critical fail. You are chased out of the kitchen by an angry cook with a frying pan. But the oven is only a little on fire as you make your exit. So you know what? Some days that you're just got to take the wins where you can get them.
Hit that whiskey a little hard last night, Chef.
Do I hear that from her in bed?
You tell me, Jinx, does he hear that?
Sure. I came downstairs and I'm wandering through the breakfast area and I smell smoke. And that was my response.
He's gonna look at the server.
Mm-hmm.
That one's too young for coffee.
Don't you dare. Lies. This man lies. He is a filthy, miserable liar.
Species
Oh my god.
and age.
Slander. Pure slander.
I've got 2 daggers. Bring it on, big man. You want to do this? You really want to take my caffeine away from me?
Maybe.
Every time you say that, I just hear, I want to pick a fight right now for no good reason.
Jinx is going to try and crawl up him.
Jeff, are you going to allow this to happen?
What would the check be if I wanted to snatch her up as she was running at me?
That would be initiating a grapple, and it would be opposed to athletics checks.
Yeah, let's go for that.
All right. Both of you give me an athletics check. Jeff, you
Well,
have successfully grabbed Jinx.
Just holding her off the ground, straight arm out by her collar.
You do
she's
not have a
just
good enough hold to
swinging.
do that. You are. If either of you has ever had a sibling where your sibling was bigger than you and they could just hold you by the forehead
Yes.
at arm's length, you're doing that,
Yeah.
but you can't pick her up. You'll need to do another set of opposed athletics checks to do that.
I'll just hold her out.
And she is swinging. She is mad as hell right now.
Look at the server. Kids these days.
I mean,
The
she
fuck you
didn't
calling a
respond when I
kid?
asked her species and age, so I guess you're right, sir.
Oh,
And
she
goes
stops.
into the kitchen.
She stops and just deadpan turns around to look at him. It just, you could see murder in her eyes. She is not happy.
Oh no.
I asked for your species and your age.
Oh, I
And he
didn't hear
shrugs
that
as he goes
part.
into the kitchen.
I didn't hear that part. I am a halfling and I'm 22.
Yeah, that's
I'm
age
an
majority.
adult.
Want coffee?
Yes, please.
All right.
And she just mean mugs over at Chef. Like, how dare you?
There are consequences for talking shit.
I know where you sleep.
More importantly, Jinx has coffee now. Hey, so who lit the oven on fire?
That was my bad. I was trying something new.
Hmm. All right. My grandpa is still swearing at you in about 6 different languages, and I didn't even know that she knew those words. So maybe don't try that again, my dude.
Aki is coming down with his gear and stuff. He is re-looking at the pouch that he made for Lefman and just kind of observing it at his craft. And will sit at the table. Good morning, you two.
Mm.
Boy, starting early. Um, I'll just take some oatmeal
Mm-hmm.
and fruit
Okay.
and maybe some morning tea.
Okay. You are provided with oatmeal with a variety of candied fruits. You've got some apples, you've got some strawberries. Um, you are also given a piping hot cup of tea. Uh, Lefman, Carmine, when you guys come down, you can get breakfast. I'm just trying to keep things going, and I know that if I let you guys do shenanigans, then we'll be here for the next 5 hours.
Yes.
For flavor purposes, Carmine, which outfit are you wearing?
Like after waking up?
For the adventure and for breakfast.
Oh yeah, I'm still wearing the dress. Without the cloak
Ooh.
though. It's a little hot today.
But yeah, Carmine sweeps into the room wearing her exquisite red dress. It's breakfast, and we are on to out of town. You guys traipse through the forest north of town following Lefman. And Lefman leads you to a 100-foot wide clearing. He says it's right there. And none of you see it. And so he walks up to it. And he motions for all of you to follow. And when you get within about 20 feet of it, there's a fucking tower in this clearing.
The hell?
There is some markings over a wrought iron door set into the east side of it. In Elvish, if anybody speaks that.
I do.
Okay. Can you roll me a straight intelligence check?
I sure can. Um, Straight intelligence check. Oh boy.
You recognize the characters, but they're put together strangely. Like they're not in any kind of like discernible order. And the only thing that you're really picking up is Findir. And do you think that that's either someone's name or a part of someone's name? Fae is not Elvish. Fae is Fae, Elvish is Elvish. Fae may become useful at a different point.
I'm gonna think I'm gonna kind of go back into my memories of the name if it comes up in my memory.
Are you asking if this relates to your background?
Yes.
Okay, roll me lore.
Could I specifically use uh maybe if they're a part of a cult?
Um, if you're asking a specific question, the DC will be lower, but you will only get the answer to that question.
Okay.
If you ask a open-ended question, then the DC will be higher, but you may get more information.
I think what I'm looking for is the name, do I recognize them from my knowledge of uh, cults or secret
Mhm.
organizations?
Okay.
The reason why I'm asking is because I can use this for occultism, or I can use lore cult.
Um,
Which are both the same.
roll me lore cult.
Okay.
You do not recognize this person's name
Okay.
as being connected to
Occult or
that style of organization.
okay.
But yeah, wrought iron door. There's a knocker on it.
This might be someone's residence based off of what I can make out of it. Findir is the name. Um, I guess Aki will reach out towards the knocker and use the knocker.
Okay. You knock once. You knock twice. You knock thrice. There is no response.
What does the design of the knocker look like? Just by curiosity. Is it just a normal?
To you, it looks like some weird occult stuff. Lefman will recognize it as alchemical symbols relating to transmuting one material into another material.
Lefman, would you like
Yeah.
to try since you're the one that saw this tower?
Uh yeah, I'll go ahead and give it a look. I'm kind of more surprised right now that I'm not crazy. I'm taking a look at it.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna go ahead and explain what these things are.
Can you roll me crafting?
Yeah.
Your first thought was that this was about transmuting one material into another, and in fact it is what it but on closer inspection, this circle is relating to transmuting um and condensing an artificial soul out of magical materials.
Okay.
Also, the door is unlocked.
You said the door's unlocked?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going in.
You push the door open, and you are in a large room with a series of pillars standing in it. It is lit from within by a glowing alchemical circle on the ground that you think is probably some level of like low grade teleportation or transport.
Um, I'm gonna I'm walking in. I want to go take a look at this.
Okay.
What am I seeing?
Only craft. Okay. So there are two things that can conceivably be called alchemy in the world. And the first one is the creation of stable forms of magic that can keep for a period of time, which is the stuff that you normally do. The other way that it can be used is to permanently manifest a magical phenomena. So if you want to create a spell and permanently anchor it to a location, the way to do that is alchemy. You're not there yet. You're also not a spellcaster, but you could be. But you could theoretically do that. But this is the reason that sometimes you'll see powerful spellcasters dabble into alchemy and powerful alchemists dabble into magic, is because they're trying to create things like this. But yeah, it's a glowy circle-y thing. And you think that it will transport you if you step into it.
I'm gonna look at the others. I'm gonna point at the thing on the floor and I'm gonna say, "So who wants to go first? Huh? Huh?"
Sure.
Perfect.
Hank steps forward.
All right.
Chef will be right beside her.
As they're getting ready to step on, they're gonna say, "Now, I'm not 100% sure what this does, but it'll probably take you somewhere."
Jinx, are you cannonballing into the swirl of magical energy?
Absolutely.
I was
All right.
trying to say it as they were getting ready to go in.
Jinx jumps in, tucks her knees into her chest. It appears in a platform floating about 2 feet off the ground. You put your legs down. You stick your legs out and you land gently.
Cool.
There are 4 doors in this hallway.
Chef will give it a yeet as well.
Lefman, Carmine, Aki, you just watched Chef and Jinx disappear in 2 puffs of pink energy.
Aki's going to look around and just peek down and yell into the swirl. Do you guys hear us?
Can we hear him?
There is no response, Aki. Jinx, Chef, you think somebody might be shouting from below you, but you can't actually make anything out.
Okay, I want to take a look at the doors.
Okay. The doors are also wrought iron, but they are smaller. There are 2 sets. There's the close set that's across from each other, and then further down the hall, there's another set across from each other.
Are they unlocked?
Yes, all of them. You push each one open. These 2 that are closer each have a bedroom. This one here on the north side has like a loot sitting up on a desk. The bookshelf is fairly empty. And then this one down here to the south of the shelves are stuffed to bursting. And the desk is full of nerd stuff.
Jinx is going to wander in and pick things up and look at them, stick them in pockets, and just see what's going on. I'm happily looting the room, apparently.
Fair enough. Um, you have a bunch of old book. You have a bunch of old alchemy books. And I mentioned the loot. Do you want to take the loot?
Absolutely.
You have a loot and a bunch of old alchemy books.
Cool.
Aki's just gonna say, screw it. And he's gonna run and jump.
Aki, you show up. You appear in a poof of pink smoke in this red circle on the ground here.
Oh shoot, I forgot to give Lefman his pouch. Hopefully he comes here.
That's up to him.
I'm just looking at this thing and I'm like, well, guess I told him to go in as well. Kind of like step on off into it.
He appears in a poof of pink.
Holy shit, it actually worked.
Charmaine, what are you thinking right now?
She's going to say it out loud. Did I just watch my friends willingly just walk into a portal?
Yeah, but for what it's worth, I think that's just taken us up about 50 feet.
Oh,
Yeah.
good to know. Gullible's written on the ceiling, apparently. As she's
I
gonna
don't
step
see it.
in.
And then, yeah, Jinx, as you are looking down to the other end of this corridor, as Carmine and Leftman appear, there are two more portals. One's green and one's blue.
Lefman, I forgot to give this to you, by the way. I made this because this is your tower that we're in.
A bag?
Yeah. Yeah. It's supposed to protect you from bad juju.
Bad juju.
You know, bad luck, misfortune, evil entities trying to take over your spirit.
Does it happen
That
to work on weird cat things?
you could.
That's all you had to say. He just kind of ties it off onto him.
I added some of the cheese rind just for you.
Emergency snack. See what you're
Yep.
doing. He said, well,
Technically,
I'll
you're
tell
not
you what.
eat it, but
If we don't get spaghettified through any of these portals, I owe you a drink then.
that sounds good to me, buddy.
Maybe one of my signature cheese fondues.
Might actually take you up on that next time. Did look mighty fun.
Jinx sticks her head back out in the hallway. It was pretty good.
I can make it better if I had the right cheese, but that's evaded me for the majority of my life.
So what have you guys found so far, Chef?
Well, apparently, she opened a bunch of doors And I stood here in awe at her speed at just fucking shit up. It's been impressive to watch.
Also, you're not sure how, but you think that she's managed to shove an entire loot into one of the pockets of her cloak.
I swear to God, I watched her shove a loot into a pocket, and that shit was gone.
Cloak pocket, not that one.
Hey guys, down here, there's more. Jinx
More
is like hyper and jumping up and down and like pointing. It's like, there's more stuff. There's more portals.
She's pointing like the scarecrow from the Wizard of Oz, where she's got her right hand pointing left and her left hand pointing right. There's more. But yeah, there's a blue one and a green
That's
one.
fun.
Leftman's gonna take a look at the green one. It's just gonna go straight in.
All right,
Oh,
Leftman, you find yourself in another. So it looks like it's the same size as the floor that you were previously on, but you think you found what, for want of a better term, is the master bedroom. There's a fireplace with an alchemical flame in each corner, and there are two windows, and there's a flesh golem wearing a maid outfit, scrubbing at a stain that you cannot see. Then along the south wall, there's a bed with what you think is a body.
Does it notice me? I know it's still scrubbing at the thing on the ground, but does it notice me?
Uh, it does not appear to notice you. If it has noticed you, it does not appear to be paying any attention to you.
I'm gonna go over to the body then.
Okay. Yeah, that's definitely a skeleton.
oh,
Any indication of how it could have died?
Um, so the head is like shoved underneath of a pillow. But that's it.
Yeah. Somebody was having too good of a night. I'm gonna. Can I go back through the portal?
Yeah,
I'm
they
gonna go
work
back
both
through the
ways.
portal.
And you appear at another poof of green smoke.
Oh, hey guys. Yeah, this one doesn't spaghettify you either, but if you're looking for someone who had too good of a night, they're on the other side.
what? You know, I actually don't want to know more. Um, Good to know that we won't die going through these portals, hopefully.
I
Well,
was
I
kind
mean,
of blue.
go get them.
Thinks you find yourself in either what is definitely either your wildest dream or your worst nightmare. You are surrounded by magical items and alchemical accoutrement. Um, this is a all-in-one magical workshop. And as you appear in a puff of blue smoke, the fireplaces in the non-cardinal directions all roar to life in a flash of green flame before they start merrily licking away on what is clearly some kind of alchemical or magical trigger. It takes you a moment as you look around to realize, hey, wait a minute, that's a skeleton on the floor there. And as you look at one of the tables nearby, you're like, wait a minute, that's a head.
Cool.
Perfectly preserved from all elements.
And pocket-sized.
Exactly.
No, it's in like a bell jar.
No, I
No
mean,
pocket size.
I was gonna say it's gonna fit in whatever pockets.
Unless her cloak doesn't want her carrying around a head.
Okay, I'm gonna try and put it in a pocket. See if the cloak will
It's
let
not
me.
going to fit. It is not going to fit.
And she's gonna fight with it for a minute, be like, fine, and sticks it back up on the table and starts looking at other stuff. And
There's a lot of books. There's a lot of stuff. This table is full of sharp things, and blunt things, and things that you think are mostly used for bashing rock, metal into shape.
ooh,
Um, this one has like a half molded lump of clay on it that you think might turn that almost kind of looks like a person. Up here, there's a stove. Um, and then along here, there's a bunch of flowers and so forth that are also oddly preserved. And just in general, you in a magical lab.
okay, I'm gonna wander around for just a moment, and since it wouldn't let me take the head, it's like, okay, I gotta go get Lefman. So I'm gonna jump back in to see
Mhm.
if I can go back.
Uh,
Lefman, you've got to check this out. This is so cool.
What is it?
Come on, come on, come on, come on. And she goes back.
For the sake
Uh,
of ease, I'm just going to grab both of you.
okay.
Yeah, Lefman, you're in an alchemical lab.
Lefman's gonna look around, eyes agape. He's gonna go. He puts both his paws in his mouth, brings him out, wipes him on him, and he starts just surfing through all of this stuff all over on the tables.
Um,
I don't know what this is. I don't know whose this is, but I'm looking.
yeah, this is all about how to bring life to things that are lifeless.
I know, right? Isn't this cool? And she's just flittering around the room, letting him dig through stuff.
Mhm.
Do I see the head?
Yes. So over in like this area, number one, the writing in all of the books is different. Uh, Number two, it's in Dwarvish, um, which I'm not sure any of you speak. And number three, there's a bunch of like ominous blood splatters and so on. The stuff about like creating life from nothing and doing Dr. Frankenstein stuff is down here, and a little bit over here. And then this stuff over here is more about herbalism.
Okay. Mm, after taking a little bit of time to go ahead and kind of peruse my selection that I have here, I'm gonna go back through the portal.
Leftman, as you're walking around, that lump of clay on this here table,
Mm-hmm.
you are struck by inspiration. You think you can finish this project. Are you going to try for it?
Yeah, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna look at it and say, why not?
All right. Jinx, you watch as Leftman is halfway through saying like, "Hey, let's go back to the," and he stops. And he turns 180 degrees around so that his back is towards you. All of his fur stands on end. It kind of looks like he just got struck by lightning.
Batman, you okay?
I'm gonna ignore it.
You need 2 items, Leftman. The first is cheese. The second is oak bark. And the third item that you'll need is a secret until later.
Okay. I'm gonna
Right now.
bring around my massive tome, scribble frantically in it,
Mhm.
close it up, toss it back around.
You
And
need to.
I'm gonna open up that little pack, take out one of the cheese rinds, set it on
Mhm.
the table, close it up. As for the oak bark, do I see
You
any
have
oak
cheese.
bark
You
around?
need oak bark.
Do I
You
see
don't
any
see
oak
any in
bark?
here. You don't see any in here. You passed one. You passed an oak tree on the way. You can take that one's bark.
All right. I want to go back out,
Mhm.
take a chunk of the oak bark,
You portal up
come.
here. You push past. You continue further. You continue over to the red portal, which you take back to the front entrance, back to the main room. You go out to the oak tree. Grab pieces, and you grab a hold of it, and you pull. And you pull again. And you come away with a sheet of bark. And you resolutely march back in through the red portal, through the blue portal. Set that on the desk next to it. Roll me a crafting check. All right, the thing that this Findir person started to put together at the very end, but was never truly willing to commit to it, to create the best way to impart a familiar with a degree of autonomy is to use a part of yourself. Physical pieces work, um, but generally a liquid will work better. The most common is blood. What are you gonna do with that?
Mm, I'm gonna kind of think in my head. All right, whatever. And then I just take the closest sharp object I have around me and just make an incision on myself.
That happens to be your teeth. You
Even
raise your
better.
left hand to your mouth, take a deep bite out of the soft part between your thumb and your fingers, and you let that drip into the whole concoction, and then you collect everything and you start molding the cheese and the clay, your blood together on the oak bark, and you work at it, and you work at it in a strange mood for maybe hours, maybe days. You don't know. You've completely lost track of time. What is the shape that you form this thing into?
Mm, like I'm say like a pentagon.
Okay. I was expecting an
Little.
animal, but pentagon will work.
Oh, you said shape. I meant like I thought literal shape.
No, I
Okay.
mean like what's the shape of the thing that you're making?
Oh. It's gonna be closer to the shape of a like an otter. It's
Okay.
not snake like, but it's not necessarily dog like.
It has discernible limbs.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, is the oak just like attached to the back of it then? Almost like a long turtle?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Jinx, you watch as this mad creative focus overtakes Lethman as he's standing on this uh, table, just working this over and over and over again, and you can't seem to make out any discernible pattern. He carves strange symbols into it, and then he folds the clay over and pushes it away, and kneads it until there's nothing again. Um, and this process repeats itself continually. I'm just going to DM Fiat. Uh, your friends come in and are as confused as you are, as the four of you just watch Lefman work continuously. Um, Sometimes he goes over to the tool table and comes back and bashes the clay with various tools. Um, Amusingly, one time he uses the backside of a one-bladed knife. Um, but over and over and over again until he forms what honestly for all the world seems to be some kind of long turtley thing, and then he picks the whole thing up and flips it over. Liffman, how do you wish to be addressed by your familiar?
Mm, Lord Rat.
The four of you watch as this sculpture shakes itself awake, turns around, sits up on its four legs. Laura,
Yes.
Did that thing just speak?
It sure
licks
did.
you on the face, Leftman.
Yeah, what?
It licks you on the face.
I can lick myself.
Great, we have more pets to take care of now.
The difference is this thing's better than the frog. Look at it. It could do a trick. I'm gonna toss it up into the air.
It curls up into a ball, spins around 3 times, and lands in your arms. Laura! And it licks you again.
No. Lord Rat. Rat, not Laura.
That thing
Laura.
just say Laura? I swear to God, I heard Laura.
I'm still working out some of the kinks.
He thinks your name is Laura.
Don't none of you get ideas. I'm still figuring it out.
All right, Laura.
I rescind my drink from earlier.
Come on, Laurie, that's just a bit harsh.
I'm gonna put it down on the ground.
All right.
Try to see whether or not it walks.
It walks.
Well, good news. Nobody's got to carry it. It can walk.
It sure is cute, though. Why'd you make it so cute?
I don't know. First thing that came to mind.
That's shocking.
The single sense of inspiration here was make a tube. But then the tube kind of turned into this.
I see.
So what is this thing?
That was exactly what I was going to ask.
Well, if you take a look at Leftman's character sheet,
Correct.
you'll notice that you took the general feat familiar.
I did.
I present to you your familiar.
Let's go.
I think it's 51. Yes, 51.
Yeah, I think it was thing 51. TNG, if I recall, 51.
Mm-hmm. I'm just putting together a quick little handout for it.
I think it's missing something. Aki is gonna grab like some leaves and makes like a little like conal hat for it.
Are you giving it a dunce hat?
No. I'm more thinking like this type of hat.
Ah. Wonderful.
It eats the hat,
It eats
takes a
it.
moment, squeezes really tight, and now it has a mane of leaves
Oh.
that push through its clayey, cheesy body.
Now he has a protective head.
Good to know it's malleable. I'm gonna push a finger into it just to make sure. Does it leave a
It looks at
dent
your
when I
finger, and then it looks at you. Laura.
Does it mean if we keep feeding him stuff that he'll, like, grow extra body parts or clothes or something?
I don't know, but if it doesn't get my name right, I'm putting it down.
Oh, don't you dare. You took the time to create the thing, you might as well treat it with some love and respect.
All right, fine. I'll feed it, and then I'd put it down.
The handout is now active. It is under the PC Relics page, and it is only available to Leftman. So Leftman, kindly check that before you decide
Let's
to
go.
do anything else involving this. Also, when you take your finger out, it squeezes. You see an indent in the body. It squeezes it down again, and the dent refills.
Well, well, malleable indeed. Now, what if I try cutting a piece off?
I figured the little hat he might be able to blend in with the forest and stuff. Cutting off a limb? That's so cruel.
We gotta see if it can regrow things.
I just said to treat it with
Um,
love and kindness.
all right, fine. I'm gonna go over to the other half of the room over here with all the plants. I'm gonna look for the plant that's relatively familiar to me and important.
You see a variety of edible mushrooms.
Um, I'm just gonna grab one of them, not really fully looking at which one I'm grabbing,
Okay.
and I'm gonna toss it at it, like as if you're tossing a dog a biscuit.
It puts together that it's food, and it tries to catch it in its mouth. It bounces off of its nose and lands in front of it,
Oh,
and then it eats the mushroom.
Anything happen to it?
No.
Hmm. Well, worth a shot.
um, not to break up the sweet moment, by the way, but is anyone else getting the heebie-jeebies of the skeleton?
You mean the headless skeleton and the preserved head that seems to be staring at you?
Exactly.
Speaking of, does anybody speak Dwarvish?
Nope.
No.
Since you asked, actually, no.
Charming, Leftman?
I don't even have languages
You
Okay.
should
on my
know
sheet.
common.
Well, I mean, assumptions made. I know common, but I don't even have any other languages on my character sheet here. So I probably don't.
Okay.
And I know Carmine knows Fae in common. She stepped
Bay,
away.
Common, and Jotun. Okay, so yeah,
Okay.
none of you speak Dwarvish. Okay.
I'm gonna take the book in it anyway.
Okay. Remember, the deal is 200 gold pieces. The leftman gets to keep what he can carry, and 1 wheel of cheese.
Aki seems to be very interested in the herbs. And
Can we
herb.
see what else will fit into my cloak that he can have back later?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You are so happy you gave that thing to me.
It's
Does Leftman have to physically be walking while carrying it, or can he lay across my arms and Chef carries
They will.
Leftman and the thing?
All right. So they did not think through this contract terribly well. It's basically a if you guys want it, you can have it. Leftman, please make a note that you have a Dwarven alchemical journal.
I'm taking the whole tower.
There's a
pick
lot of books, and even Jinx's cloak won't fit all of them.
Well, if I pee on it all,
That does not qualify.
bye. Dang.
By rule of rat.
How much shit can I carry while Leftman is holding up the bottom of my jacket? Therefore, holding me up.
That. What are you interested in taking?
Whatever Leftman wants.
Leftman, what are you interested in taking?
I am interested in taking the plants. Was there any other interesting books on any of these tables?
Oh, I've got some other ones too. And Jinx starts pulling out all this shit out of her pockets and sitting it down the table.
Is that head still there?
Yes.
We're taking the head.
Are you
Okay.
sure?
I would
tried, it
also.
wouldn't fit in my pocket.
I would also like to take the femur from the skeleton and hook it on my belt for reasons.
Okay. Actually, just give me a moment while I check something.
I'm going to look at Chef as he's taking this femur, and I'm going to say, you better not be putting that in the soup.
Maybe.
I'm all for bone broth, but I don't know how long that's been there.
Jeff, your list is warm.
Okay. I will pull the list out. Give me 1 sec. I will link it in the chat.
And not 1, but 2 items are glowing.
Okay, what's glowing?
Right hand of petrified right hand of a noble and a moss-covered rolling stone.
All right. Is the body petrified?
The body is a skeleton.
Not this one, but next to the remarkably preserved head. But next to the head that was in a jar, there's another jar with a mummified hand in it.
When I pick that up, what happens?
You're looking at the list in one hand, and you're picking the thing up in the other. And as you pick up the hand and the jar and the hand both disappear, and a line crosses off that entry.
All right. Still taking the femur. I'm going to start scouring the tables for a rock.
Roll me a perception check. On a 15, you do not find a rock in this room. Or rather, you find several rocks, and none of them have moss on it.
Hey there, peoples. We got a thing. Hail Satan.
Thank you.
Hey there, peoples. We got a thing. The list is glowing, and I picked up the hand in the jar that I don't know if any of you all saw disappear, but it did, and there's a check off the list. Y'all see that?
What? Oh, Aki was busy looking at all the herbs and flowers and stuff.
Jinx was completely tuned out looking at all the shiny.
Hey there, lady in red. Did you see anything?
She may be away still.
Furman, tell me you saw something.
What am I looking for?
God, I hate you bitches so much. We are looking for a rock with moss on it that is rolling.
Rock with moss on it. I'm gonna take a look around. Do I see anything?
Roll me a perception check.
Are you fucking kidding me? He matched me.
Several rocks, especially in the foraging area, no moss.
I'm gonna start looking around and also see if there's anything in my cloak.
You go digging through the pockets of your cloak. Again, a couple of rocks. Several of them are interesting colors or pretty shapes. No moss.
Aki is gonna continue to look on the table of herbs, hoping
Okay.
that maybe it's on there, but also not really paying attention.
Okay. Chef, just because the list is reacting now doesn't necessarily mean that it's in this room.
You dance with the girl in front of you, and then we'll go mad ape shit everywhere else.
You have searched the room. Leftman has searched the room.
All right, I'm leaving.
All right.
Leftman, did you say that there was an herbal book about herbology?
There are a couple of journals, mostly relating to herb lore, especially on this one. If you want to grab one, it'll just be like herb textbook. And it will be written in like antiquated common, but like it's still useful.
Yeah, I wanted to take one and then a bunch of the herbs to put in my book and stuff, because
Yeah, sure.
Hey, Leftman, just toss whatever you want to keep, and I'll stick it in pockets, and we'll see how much this bitch can hold.
and then Jinx can crawl onto Chef's shoulders, and then you can hold on to Chef's coat. It's a win-win. Oh, chef left.
Yeah, chef has exited the room.
After Aki collects the stuff that he wants, he'll leave as well.
I'm waiting for Lefman, and I'm just stuffing stuff in my cloak as much as I can find.
Mm-hmm.
Anything he throws my way, I'm sticking in a pocket.
Yeah,
So
left.
Leftman, you and Jinx are collectively rampaging through this room, just collecting anything that's not nailed down. But Chef, you find yourself in the master bedroom. There's another skeleton on the bed. This one's a little longer, a little taller. There's like 4 large armoires or wardrobes along the southern side of the building. There's a window in the middle of the northern and western walls, and there's a body, maybe a zombie of some variety, wearing a maid uniform, scrubbing the floor.
Poor thing. What do I see?
Perception check.
And second thing, I'm going to switch for the longer femur. I'm going to drop the short one and take the longer one.
Do you want both of the longer femurs?
Nope, just one.
Okay. Make a note that you have a slightly longer femur. Once again, no moss-covered rocks. For that matter, no rocks at all. And you're like opening up the armoires and going through them.
By chance, is the zombie covered in moss?
Nope.
Okay.
Just stitches.
Oh, you had to say that.
It's Frankenstein. It's Frankenstein in like a cosplay maid outfit. Like, what do you want from it?
Nope. It's a thing from something else. I am not going to take Stitch's femur.
Okay.
As much as I want to. You know what? Yeah, I am. Fuck it.
All right.
Let's go.
Before you make this life choice, I'm going to remind you that you've already picked one fight with something out of your league so far today. But if you really want to,
I just need Howard.
I don't even know what you're referencing.
I know you don't. God, I will keep the femur I have and leave.
Okay.
Lootless bedroom.
Roll me a perception check. So lying on one of the bookshelves, in a glass bottle, almost like a bottle ship in a bottle, there is a slowly rotating stone that is absolutely covered in moss.
I will take that.
You reach out and you grab the bottle, and once again, in the list, you watch as a moss-covered rolling stone scratched out.
Hell yeah.
Also, for the record, in the future, everyone has access to a handout titled Chef's List under the Lore Drops folder in the Handouts folder. That's where I'm keeping track of these things. Not the one in your inventory.
That's
Well,
what I pulled up.
the one in my
but the one the chef keeps linking is the one
inventory.
in his inventory.
Yeah, because that's the one that's easy to link and show people.
But it's also the one where you have to do things like find an actual bear made of water. Nice try.
Oh, we'll get there.
You'll get there.
All right, I'm going to head back down to the tiny ones.
It appears in a poof of blue smoke.
Y'all ready?
Look, did you find what you were looking for?
Maybe.
I'm going to take that as a yes. And are we done here? Is this what they wanted us to do?
I would think you have to ask the fireman about that one.
All they mentioned was see if this place exists, and as far as I'm aware of, it exists.
Check it out, see what's in. You can keep you can keep as much as you can carry. We'll pay you 200 over the top and give you a wheel of cheese.
Yeah, so see if it exists.
I think I'm at capacity. Jinx is trying to stuff more stuff in there, and it's nothing else is really going in.
Oh, you've always got room for another textbook.
Really?
Yes, I have put together a list of from the Alchemy Tower under the Treasure subfolder and handouts. That's
Okay,
everything
so
that I can think of. Oh wait, you guys also grabbed the head.
is this like a bag of many things where it's not going to impede me from movement?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure. So I'm throwing everything I can in there.
So yeah, you have enough alchemy textbooks to honestly probably outfit a lab. Um, some light forging equipment. Neither of you can pick up the anvil. And Aki's grabbed a bunch of herbs and book on herb lore that's written like Chaucer. Yeah, you guys have found everything that there is to find in this place. I'm gonna be real with y'all.
Good shit. Let's go back to the inn.
So you make your way out and return to town. You guys can also run up to the Pathfinder Society and get paid.
Yeah, I was going to suggest that.
Yeah. Are we cautiously going to protect Ms. Carmine again?
I'm
It's
going.
like 8 o'clock at night. People aren't out on the streets.
Oh, okay.
We're going.
Howdy, howdy. Oh, hey, it's you lot. How'd it go?
Left moon.
Oh, not bad. Tell you what, the place exists.
Okay, that's a good starter. Is there a way for non-alchemists to see it?
Well, answer? Yes.
Sweet. What is it?
You gotta find it.
And get up close to it.
Okay, fair enough. Fair
You
enough.
either A, bump into it, quite literally, or B, you find someone potentially kind of rat-like, maybe handsome, and you go ahead and you ask him for his services for guidance. But frankly, aside from that, you need somebody who can see it.
Think 51 pokes its head out. Laura.
I'm just gonna shove it straight back into the bag. No.
Well, if nothing else, that thing is cute. So how about y'all come inside? We'll get y'all paid up, and also, real quick, hey, Ratman. He pulls off.
Yep.
He pulls a pair of goggles out from a pocket someplace. He tosses them to you. You mind putting those on for a bit?
Putting them on?
Yeah.
All right. Do I already have goggles on me?
You do. You are
I
in
do,
fact
don't I?
already wearing a pair of goggles, so you put a pair of goggles
I'm
on
gonna
over
take.
your goggles, like
Oh,
their
okay.
glasses on the 20th of April.
Okay, in that case, I'll put them on over the goggles. I was gonna take off the old ones and put them on.
Comes on over with the chest o' money, opens it up, and he starts counting out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. And he goes all the way along until it's 200. Pushes the money over to you. Closes up the chest. Can I have my goggles back?
Yeah. And he gives him the goggles.
Thank you very much. Puts on the goggles. Looks out north. Okay, great. I can see it. Enchantment should last 24 hours. That'll do great.
You
I think we're square.
enchanted goggles to see it?
I need enchanted goggles to pick up enough alchemy fumes to be able to see the thing. Yeah.
Why not just huff alchemy fumes?
Because I'm not an alchemist.
Very well.
And I am not a distiller, but I can still drink the whiskey that they make.
Exactly.
Oh, if you plan on going in there,
Yeah.
careful with the green portal.
Gotcha.
Someone had a little too much fun the night before.
What do you mean?
You'll find out when you get there.
All right. Anyhow, thanks. Y'all gonna
Oh,
hang around for drinks, or are you just gonna head out?
I'm gonna turn to look at everybody else. What do you guys think?
Drink does sound nice.
He scampers back behind the bar. What are you having?
Whatever fruit mead you got.
I'm gonna put down
Fair enough.
thing
For silver.
on the counter, and I'm going to say, whatever this thing likes.
Lara. And it licks you on the face.
Lord Rat.
Lara.
It's defective. I gotta put it down.
It does a happy little dance.
Jinx comes up next to him. It's like, it's okay. He's just kind of cranky.
Nah, Laura. And it hides behind its shell.
I guess it's not gonna pick
Pokes
a
out.
drink.
And then it hides again.
What about just some water for it? Usually
it?
what
What
I'm
about
having it pick a drink for me.
what about some cheese?
Wait, right. They owe me a block of cheese. Oh,
Yeah,
wait, they already
we
gave
They
me that.
already
do
gave you the
They already
cheese.
gave me that. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
we do have the wheel of cheese. Miss Carby, do you want another wine?
Well, first, I don't trust our dear friend with 200 gold. I believe it needs to be separated.
It's true.
Nonsense. I'm the most trustworthy rat you'll ever meet.
Thing pops its head out. Laura!
Ignore that thing. Is everybody just staring at me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm waiting on you to pass the money out.
All right, all right. A coin for you. Coin for you. A coin for you. A coin for you. And Rat's gonna go ahead and count. 1, 2, 3,
One for
4.
you.
A coin
one
for
me.
you. A
Two for
coin for
you.
you.
Two for me.
Until eventually
That's
everybody gets
exactly what I was
their
thinking.
equal worth. Some maybe more than others. As I keep 5 gold to myself extra.
All right. Everybody except Leffen, please mark down that you have 39 gold. Leffen, please mark down that you have 44 gold. And if anybody would like to double check his counting, you are more than welcome to.
Jeff takes my money. I don't even pay attention to it.
Aki just takes whatever he gets.
Mhm.
Not paying any mind.
As you do. Okay.
The other two are probably the ones that might point it out more.
Does Carmine say anything?
Do I need to roll anything to catch it, or?
You need to count your money.
Yeah, I'll count it.
Leftman is shorting you 5. Leftman is shorting each of you 1 gold, and or rather, he's shorting you 1 gold, and you Carbine, roll me a perception. Leftman, roll me a deception.
Got it.
Oh,
I think I put the money in my pocket.
Yeah, you just load it all up into the pouch, and you're satisfied.
Okay. Sebastian's probably just eyeing me like an idiot.
Chef is going to grab Carmine and Leftman while the others are having drinks and scoot them slightly further away.
All right.
Want to talk to y'all?
What'd I do?
Did you notice that she gave her money straight to me and he didn't even fucking count it?
Yeah.
That may play into our advantage in the future. I know I'm getting her money, but if they're not even trying, I mean, like, we could put that to our advantage.
I ain't saying no.
Lady in red.
I'm curious as to what that will mean in the future.
I mean, well, you know, Tiny One ain't gonna notice shit. She gives me all her money anyway, but yours over there seems kind of more focused on the stars than the ground. If you make it look reasonable, I think we could make a thing out of that.
All right, above table question: is everybody all right with like this level of intra-party conflict?
Oh, Aki
I'm
most
fine with it.
I
I'm
was gonna
fine
say
with it.
Aki most likely knows that this is happening and he's just letting it happen. He's
Okay,
just gonna wait and see how long they're going to keep doing this, but
okay, so
All the
what
way
I
until you say something about it.
and most likely he won't say anything about it because he's just
I
happy
have
to be.
I have bought all our fucking food and all our other fucking things.
I
Exactly.
just don't want this to I don't want this conversation or a conversation like it to cause problems down the line. I am okay with it happening. Honestly, when I give you money, I assume that it's all going into the generic party bin anyhow,
I've been keeping
because
track of my
that's how
own
I play.
gold, but that's just because I'm used to keeping track of my own gold, but
Mhm.
if there's something that I desperately need is when
Mhm.
I'll ask for help.
I love not being responsible for my money.
Yeah, I've been
It's gonna
taking.
happen. It's not gonna happen. If I'm hungry and I can't get food bought for me, I'll steal it, and I'm not gonna worry about it.
This is answering a lot of questions that I
I've
have
been
about Jinx as a person.
I've been taking
And
care of
Jinx's player
her
as a
money
person.
and my money and feeding you bitches. That
And Aki doesn't care about money unless it gets something that he needs. So that's kind of where he's at.
so it seems like the three people actually paying attention to money are the three in this conversation.
Yes.
I'm paying them my money. So much sort.
Unless we want it to be a flashpoint for conflict later on. But like it
Yeah, I
didn't
get
come up
that.
during the Big Damn Hero Save the World campaign, so
Yeah, nobody has stepped up to actually be the money whore. So
The piggy bank.
yeah, pretty much.
treasurer.
Leftman's got no gripes being the piggy bank, but just know
You're gonna steal it.
There-
Yes.
there
Yeah.
could be
That's
some
That's why Carmen has
potentially-
distributed.
potentially being put off to the side for safekeeping. For safekeeping.
He's only skimming off the top.
and the bottom, and a little bit out of the
I'm-
middle.
All I'm doing is taking the milk solids from the top of the milk when the milk comes.
Making the cheese. You're making the
Exactly.
cheese.
The cream is rising to the top.
Oh, I miss you, Macho
yeah.
Man.
Like I said, Aki more than likely just knows that they're doing this. It just doesn't care.
Okay.
And Jinx is clueless, let's be fucking honest. No offense, baby, I love you, but you are clueless in this.
That's accurate. I'm fine with that.
All right. Well, folks, this feels like a good stopping point. So, you guys head to the inn for the evening, and thank you all very much for coming on out. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see y'all next week for another exciting round of What the Fuck is Up with Whithe.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good night, everybody. We love you.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.